Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim, back again to do another journey. And this time I thought I'd tackle Liverpool to Manchester Piccadilly via Warrington Central again. And there's been a lot of talk recently in the Discord about the Class 101 and it being people's favourite DMU. Well, it's not one of mine because of the whole gear changing thing. But I thought, well, I need to get used to this thing, and well, why not humiliate myself on a video by showing that I can't change gear in a train. And it's a 40-minute run from Warrington to Manchester. It's going to be one of those. Grab popcorn, put your feet up, and enjoy. Grab that guidebook to He Can't Drive a Class 101, and let's go. So yes, hi there, Steve here, and welcome back to Train Sim indeed. Let's click on start then. If you're new to my videos, indeed welcome. Trains goes out on the channel every single Wednesday. Something from OMSI on a Monday, Fernbus on a Friday. Every other Saturday is something from Flight. The opposite Saturday is something from Tourist Bus. During these current times that we're going through, I am putting out extra content. So on a Tuesday, we've got an additional video in the form of Twitch Tuesday. One of the Twitch streams from the week before, you'll get a chance to see it if you don't follow me live on Twitch. And on a Thursday, we have Throwback Thursday, a chance to me to go back and look at a game I haven't played in a while. That'll go out on a Thursday. And on a Sunday, we've either got Random Sunday, something that appears occasionally on the channel anyway, so a game I've never played before, or we have Second Chance Sunday, so a chance to have another shot at one of my regulars on the channel. So plenty of content from me. Please do hit subscribe if you haven't done already. Good evening, driver. Today you'll be driving the 1904. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, I didn't have a chance to read that. Allow passengers to board at Warrington Central before continuing to Manchester. Okay, so I'm guessing let them in. So, yes, class 101 then is the thing. So this, if you've not seen it, has got a manual gearbox. So we've got to change gear, which is this one, I think. So that's going to be interesting. So we'll put it into forward. And then we've got to accelerate and then back off and change gear. Have we got lights on? Yes, we have. Right, timeliness bonus is fine. So we pop it into first. No, first, yep. And give it some beans. Want to take the brakes off, which I haven't mapped my button to the brakes. So bear with me, it just do that. Right, so brakes off. So we've got to accelerate. And then we've got to back off. And then accelerate again. Okay, we went straight from first to third on that one though. And up into fourth. Okay, well, not as horrendous as I thought it was going to be. A combination of using the keyboard controls for the throttle and then just flicking that. I did miss second, however. But we've now got 1 mile to go to Padgate. And we are stopping at a few stops along the way. Turn the game audio down a little tiny bit. So still accelerating. Perhaps I shouldn't have been up in fourth this early. Don't think we're going to quite hit the 65 limit. Certainly very old and rattly. Okay, we'll coast our way down into Padgate. I won't change down because that'll end badly for me. We'll apply some braking. Really early there on the braking, of course, because you know it's me. Well, that wasn't too bad. I thought that was going to be worse than that, actually. I really quite like the detail in this. Liking the noise as well. So we're due at Padgate at 1907. ETA is 1907.51. So we're a minute late. Oh, better apply some brakes. And we're going to overshoot. Slightly. Oh, it's not bad. Right, so now we can pop this thing back into... oh. If I can. First. There we go. So back into first gear. And ready for departure again. Perhaps I should have maybe changed down, but I wasn't brave enough for that. Right, see if we get the go. Okay, we have. So brakes release. So Birchwood in 1.4 miles. Oh, that's neutral. Don't do that. There we go. We'll try second. Up into third. Should have gone straight to fourth, really, shouldn't I? Nice way. And up into fourth we go. I never realised these things actually existed on the railways. They obviously did. Oh, look at that smoke. That smoke is tremendous. Not very eco, obviously, but it is quite cool. Right, so stop accelerating. And see if we can not overrun the platform for this next one. Hopefully that's the case. We will see. Alright, apply some brake. Definitely liking the noises. Hopefully we can stop in time for this one now. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, the door's open. Right, go back in. Get myself back into... Oh, that. Wait. That. Wait. No. That. Wait. There we go. First gear. We got a window or anything opens in this? Nope. No windows. I have to boil then. It's a hot day. I'll be getting hot. Come on in, get on, people. We've got places to go. Well, Manchester. Oh, I like a little horn. Alright, timeless bonus is fine. Flicking it the wrong way. Going into neutral. There we go. Almost don't need second. Actually, third seems a bit pointless as well, because you're not in third much. There we go, up into fourth. Right, 2.7 miles to go to Glazebrook. Place I've never heard of. Oh, we've got an interior. Well, it's very bus-like, isn't it? It's like, what the hell's going on in here? It's like we're actually riding a bus. Facing backwards. Yeah, someone suggested me doing one of my long routes in this thing. I think I'd go crazy. I'll have to map buttons for the gear shift. I wonder if you can do that. Because it's very well detailed. I'm certainly impressed with that. Cab light, instrument lights, wipers. Oh, wipers. On or off. That's the choice you get. Maximum speed 70. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing. I don't know. We do nearly 60. Right, Glazebrook coming up. Oh, we've hit 70. And I'll start to slow us down. Got a busy line, this. I wonder what the commuters would think if they actually got out one of these old trains and put it back into service. I wonder if they could do that. You know, turn up for your regular train and one of these trundles in and be like, what the hell's that? People probably complain that it's got no access for impaired people. It's got no Wi-Fi. The seats are uncomfortable. But I should imagine there'd be others that would absolutely love it. Oh, am I going to stop in time? Yeah, we're going to be good. Brakes are actually okay. So we were due at 1916. ETA 19, 16 and 20. So we're not doing too bad on time. I'm going to overrun again after all that. Oh no, look at that. That's not bad. Right on the button. Right, let one on and off. Reset the gear shifty thing. Back into the one position. There we go. I'm really liking the noise it makes. Right. Beep, beep. Okay, and off we go. Right, Earlham in 1.2 miles, another place I've never heard of. There we go, straight up into fourth. That'll do it. So a nice steady ride for the passengers. Wow, yeah, it's definitely busy, isn't it? Look at it coming the other way. Loads of freight stuff, loads of passenger stuff. Okay, perhaps if I'd have used third, we might have got a bit more acceleration, but the station's less than a mile away. We should be okay. I am definitely liking the rattling. The rattling's quite cool. Really nice noise on shutdown as well. Alright, apply a bit of breakage. Apply a bit more breakage. A tiny little Diddy station or JCB working there. Really love that rattle. Okay, so we were due in at 1919, our ETA 19:19:55, so we're running about a minute late. And off they get. Okay, back into first gear. Back into first gear. There we go. So next station is Flixton. Then, God, we've got a lot to go. Flixton, Chassen, Urmston, Deansgate, and then Manchester. Mip, mip. Right, break off. And into not neutral. Oh, God. Second. No, not neutral. Third. Using the mouse isn't easy to use the gear changer. Fourth, there we go. Perhaps a bit too early to change into fourth. Well, the speed dropped dramatically. That does sound quite cool. So the fact we've got proper exhaust coming out, you know, exhaust pipes with silencers just running up the side of the carriage. So the engine's just shoved down here. Or in there, I think. That's awesome. Right, so 1.6 miles to go to Flixton. Another train coming the other way. Wow, there's definitely a busy line. I'm not even keeping an eye on the signals to see if I've got anything in front of me. That was another 101. I'll give him a toot. Toot toot. The hell's this we're going through? Sort of funky bridge thing going on. I'm guessing that was another track that side. Where did that go then? So if you're watching this shortly after it goes live, don't forget I am streaming currently 7 days a week over on Twitch. So if you haven't caught any of the live streams, do check those out. Combination of games, trying to get some single player stuff and multiplayer stuff done. So if you've never watched any of the content live, then do check it out. The week after this goes on YouTube, I'm going to try and do another long run. The last one I did was Paddington to Penzance in a pacer, which took 8 hours. And we'll try and do another long run. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be live streamed on Twitch. And then, of course, we'll go out on YouTube as well. Right, so in we come to Flixton, and we got Chassen Road, just, well, literally not very far away at all. And I braked way too early for Flixton. There's a surprise. Right, so in we come to Flixton. Try and make sure the whole train fits on, because they generally don't like it. Passengers do get a bit, you know, uppity if you don't stop fully. There we go. And you'll get off. Yay. Right, so back into first. But yeah, I'm actually quite liking the detail on that. Obviously where the guard... That's a door. So the guard would sit there, I'm guessing. A handbrake over there. Very old school, this thing, isn't it? I don't know when these are actually in service. I'm guessing they weren't in service for long. Or were they? If you know, let me know in the comments below. I'd actually be quite interested. When did these enter service and leave service? I imagine there's some on some historic routes now. Yeah, I was hoping this year to travel on a pacer. But with the current situation we're going in, I'm not going to get time to do that. Right, we've got half a mile to go to... no, wrong way. to Chassen Road. And then Urmston is just after that. Imagine a long journey in this, blimey. I'd have to map keys for the gear change. Okay, Chassen Road is the next stop. We don't need to brake that much. Maybe more than that. Yeah, we're all good. We're going to make it. And stop. Right, the next stop isn't that far away, is it? So, we'll put away in second. I wonder if that's a thing. Let's try that. They may not like it. I hope it doesn't stall. Is that a thing? Do you stall a train? We may find out soon. Oh, we can put away in second. That's probably smoother for our passengers. Oh, I don't think it likes going second to fourth. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's impressed doing that. Second seems fine though. Still only running the estimated 30 seconds late. Yeah, it's just starting to build up a bit of speed now. Just as we've got to slow down. Oh, that's some braking. No, come on, get on the platform. I brake too early. Every single time. It's no balance, is there? I either overrun the platform by some quite considerable margin, or I just brake way too early, and then I can still end up overrunning the platform by some considerable margin. Right, Urmston. Right, it seemed to like putting away in second, so let's do the second thing, because the next station isn't that far away. Oh, I'm really liking that noise. That's all kinds of special. Right, 100 timeliness bonus. .8 miles to Deansgate. Or is that our final destination? Oh, we're going to third. Oh no, Deansgate and then Manchester. Does sound really nice. Come on, you can build up the speed. 4.3 miles to go. So we're due into Deansgate at 1937. No, at 1938. Our ETA currently 1937.55. So we're ahead of time. That can't be a thing, surely. In this? Thankfully, it's been all green lights, so I don't think I would have coped with stop-starting too much. We've got an 85 limit, or this thing's got a maximum speed of 70. Why aren't we stopping here? I wanted to stop here. That's 60. Five. That's 70, so that's the maximum speed we should be doing in this train. Oh, we got 30 coming up. Typical. Just as I start getting a move on then, I was thinking, wonder what we can get out of it. So I better slow myself down, ready for this 30. What the hell's this place here? Does that actually exist? It's quite impressive. That's a speed limit change. Oh, another 101 waiting there. I'm liking this. I didn't think I would, but I actually like this. I slowed down way too early, obviously, you know. See if we can maintain the 30 by the time we get to it. Oh, was that the Manchester Canal? Oh, it's obviously a canal. Is that a ship canal? Or just the, what was that? Was that trams up there? This is really cool. Never been to Manchester. That looks really cool. Okay, we're losing a bit of time now. Only 30 seconds, because I did slow down about a mile too early. So we got tram, canal, train, car. That's awesome. Right, so here's that 30. I'm guessing that's tram. Has Manchester got trams? I think they have, haven't they? So a mile to go to Deansgate. slowing down slightly because we've got a 25 coming up. We don't need to slow down quite that much for it though. Wow, yeah, living by the side of the canal, that'd be quite cool. Probably expensive. Well, that's a bend. That's got some tilt in that, hasn't it? Although, would you want to live here, sat out on your balcony with a coffee in the morning and trains whizzing by? Would you? Oh, living in the canal. Oh, that's nice. No, I overlook the train tracks. I couldn't afford the one the other side. Right, am I going to get an AWS here? No. Right, we've got 25 coming up. Which we're fine for. And then into Deansgate. So I'm guessing Deansgate takes the pressure off of Manchester Piccadilly. Or Manchester Oxford Road, isn't it? Right, double yellows. Right, better make sure the whole train fits on. She's only about 50 seconds late. Did it all fit on? Well, technically it should have done. That door should have opened, look, because that's pretty good. Right, so we go back down to second. And then we've not got long to go to Manchester Oxford Road. In a third of a mile. Right, single yellow. So the next one's red. Essentially. We'll take it slow in then. That does sound really nice. That tick over. Alright, we've got a 15 limit coming up. Let's make sure we're down below that. And into platform 5 we come. And there we go. We made it. Not bad. Off the buffers as well. All on the platform. Lovely jubbly. And welcome to Manchester Oxford Road. So the train obviously goes down there. So where's Piccadilly in relation to this then? I'm guessing it's modelled. That's a flipping odd looking building as well. It's thinner at the bottom, is it at the top? Cool. You have successfully arrived on time at Oxford Road, and I've given plenty of time for the next drive to take over from you today. Well done. I like that. And I got 990. Wow, that's pretty good going for me. On time, yeah, a bit of an issue there with some late penalties, but no, I really enjoyed that. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget the information if someone remembers. When did they enter and leave service? And I didn't think I'd enjoy that train, but it was actually quite nice to drive. So yeah, don't forget to check out my other content: OMSI, Firm Bus, Train Sim, tourist bus, and flight. Check out the Discord server as well. We have an awesome community over on Discord, with not only all things train related but other sims as well. And do check me out on Twitch. I'll put a link to many things in the description below, including the track as well, Liverpool to Manchester Piccadilly via Warrington. We'll come back and do some more of that in the future. We'll end that there then. Until the next time, if you have been. Thanks very, very much for watching.